Good morning!
Good morning, amigos and amigas, amigas and amigos of LiveDinner.tv. Good morning, Vicky.
Good morning, how are you today?
Fine. It's rainy here in Barcelona. It's a perfect Halloween day, Halloween night. And here we are with the DanPat Journey episode number...
Five.
Show with your hand.
5.
Number 5, like La Manita. Barcelona scored to Madrid this week.
Alright.
Yeah, number 5. Okay. So, Vicky, what are we going to speak about today?
Okay, today we will speak about how to make profitable and not profit. And also we will speak about the Stop Ideas campaign and Movember. Movember is a movement for men's, for suicide prevention, mental health and testicular cancer and prostate cancer. And also Stop Ideas is a campaign owners of the HIV and AIDS epidemic. During this month of November, the Catalan NGO Stop AIDS will make forums, talks, debates, as well delivery of graphic material of prevention strategies, and to help also the people who live being HIV positive. So you can donate also something here. All our guests can do it. And also on the Stop Ideas page.
Yes. And it could
and
be...
also we can
donate something. That's good.
And that's it.
Okay, perfect. Let's say that can be as well a very, very good occasion for our guests, for our friends to come to visit us in our new offices.
Yeah.
We will spend all the weekend, I hope the rain will stop, but we will spend all the weekend on the mudanza. I don't know how is in English. How you say in English when you go from a permas to the other one?
Transfer.
Yeah,
maybe.
on the transfer. Okay. And from next week we will be in our new offices. LiveDinner is growing, is pushing. And we have a lot of news. So the first things that we want to announce, it is that we started a Lithuanian channel. So I repeat, for all our Lithuanian friends, please follow the LiveDinner.tv Lietuva on the Facebook.
Yeah.
Of course, follow us on our YouTube channel as well.
And also the Italian channel. The next month.
Oh, you already say everything. Okay, yes.
The next month we will open the Italian channel.
Yes, next month we
Facebook,
still not know the exact release date, but definitely in November, and we will open our Italian channel. There will be program in Italian from here in Barcelona, and there will be program in Italian from Italy. So for all our Lithuanian and Italian friends who want to get in touch with us, to promote something, to speak about something, to have a talk with us, to come here and just donate some money for our social responsible campaigns. So here we are. Just get in touch with us, and really we want to be interactive. We want to have a direct contact with our friends. Because Vicky, let me take back what we were speaking last time, and then I will announce about what we are speaking today. Today it will be a shortest one episode, but I cannot explain in words how much I am grateful to all those people who took like 10 minutes, 15 minutes of their time. We all know how much important is the time today to listen our content, to participate to our program, to be interactive with us. And let's say sometimes there is let's say silly numbers war, like oh, we got 2000 views is not so much. What is not so much? 2000 people. There are, I repeat it, and I repeat for our friends who want to do content daily as we are doing, and maybe they want to do it with us, so get in touch with us. But I repeat it daily. 2000 people, it is 2000 persons with a name, with a surname, with a history, with a family, with friends, and to imagine that 2000 people are listening what we are telling to them, it is a big pleasure that we never have to take for granted, never. Even if we have one follower. If we have one, every time that I see one new follower on our LiveDinner.tv international page or Lithuanian page, I go to see who is this guy, because I really appreciate each one of you who is giving us care and love, and we will try to do the same. So thanks.
Thank you.
Ačiū. Grazie. Merci. Okay. So today I came here, I will be every time very transparent. Today I came here in the office with an idea and I switched it in 5 seconds because I found in our office, so normally we do from the patio, we are inside today because it's raining, and I find the plateau here, the setup for the talk ready with this box and with the announcement of November. So from this month, as Victoria said, LiveDinner want to go social responsible, but if we do it, we want to go all in. So all in, it means that we don't just want to announce and ask for help, but we want to contribute more than with the euros we put in the box, which is as well important, but we want to contribute with what we do at best. So it is to releasing content on that. We will have some talk with the Stop SIDA Association, with the Stop AIDS Association.
Every week.
Basically every week, weekly, and we will have some talk about the Movember movement, which by the way is already very popular. It was for me, it was something quite well known, because the rugby world is very active on the Movember. I don't know if it started from the rugby world, but anyway, rugby world is very active on that. So we want to go all in, and when I came here, then I say, okay, what we are going to speak today? We are not, I change my mind, and I will speak about how to make profit on a no profit, which it can seems like controversial, because the basic imagination that people has about that, it is okay, you are no profit, so the best way to make it profitable, it is just to ask for charity. In my point of view, is not like that. And I have a couple of examples that I want to share with you in order to imagine how we can make profitable something which is historical, struggling to collect money, because it is no profit. So everyone, when you go in the street, if someone asks you for a pen for a cent, no one of us is giving it easily. Okay, sometimes we are giving it just because they are just repeatedly asking to us. Sometimes we think that it can be a good thing and we give it to feel better ourselves. Oh, how good I am, I gave one cent to this guy and so on. But I think that there are a lot of better way to market a no-profit. So, just for start, the very basic, it is that in my opinion, Vicky, to make profitable a no-profit, it is that you have to switch your mind. You don't have to think with arrogance sometimes even that the other people, they are in the oblige to give you money because you are doing something good. No one is owning you nothing. No one have to give to you absolutely nothing. And first I think you have to give to other people something. As in business, we are speaking a lot about that. The best way to achieve your results, it is to give without expecting something back automatically. For example, we are trying to give daily quality contents. Of course, we have a monetizing middle and long-term strategy, but the first thing which for us it is important, it is the quality of our content. And what we are trying to do, it is to give for free before to ask.
Yeah.
And when you will build your community, when you will build your trust, which I think it is the most important thing ever. When you will build your trust, when people will trust you, then it will come a moment, the right moment, where you can try to start to ask. Yeah. There are a lot of examples that we can bring on the table where ONG strategy, it is very poor, very basic, where it is just, okay, we do a charity campaign and let's give us money because because you have to. So it is not working. It is not that it is not right, it is that it is not working. For example, when we spoke last day on the Lithuanian talk for our Lithuanian friends, they were listening to us about money raising in sport. It's not working just to tell I am raising money because I want to go to play tournament in Italy. First of all, I have to give something, and I have a very nice example. So just before to go to this example, I want to repeat what are the key points for me. First of all, I forgot to say why you are doing this thing. Why you are doing this thing? Are you raising money because you are participating in a non-profit project and you just want to spare taxes? It can be. Are you raising money because you believe personally in this project and you are very linked to that and you want really to help this cause and so on? Are you raising money because of there are a lot of reasons why you should be raising money. So why are you doing that? Second, again, who you are.
Who you are.
Yes, because for example, Vicky, are you better in writing, in speaking, in I don't know, in making? You could make a podcast. You could something who came for you very natural, no?
Yeah.
Okay, so I think that if you are very good in writing, you don't need to. You have to go all in on that. For example, if you are very good in speaking. Very good. Let's try to do videos as we are doing. I don't know if I'm very good on that, but I think it is a good way to communicate.
Yeah.
Are you good in anything else? So then, know who you are, why And then what is very, very important, again, I'll repeat, give before ask. Give before ask. Now, it is important what you give, because if you give something who nobody gives a shit about that, because sometimes we see fundraising campaign on some fundraising page, GoFundMe or Kickstarter or so on, a fundraising campaign where it is you give us money and we will send you, I don't know, a postcard, or we will say, oh my God. And so give something who can bring real quality to the people who are donating, because people will donate more than the value that you are giving, or maybe less, is not so important, but you have to, they will care about you if you care about them.
Yeah.
So if your audience will understand that you really care about them, they will care about your content. And so, to be very, very, know who you are, why are you doing this stuff, give before ask, and give quality. Give quality, what does it mean? For example, one very good thing, one very good strategy, it can be give today the most precious issue that we have, it is time. So if you really give your time, but time it costs a lot, and information. So if you give good video content, for example, about what you are doing, but not about explaining how good you are, but about giving real information to the people. For example, the Stop SIDA campaign, we will make talk where we will speak about people, how to prevent the HIV, how to manage the situation when you already are infected, how, I don't know, because those guys, they are very, very competent on that. They will speak about that. But what I asked to our production, to Michael, it is give quality content, give quality to the people. The same thing we will try to do with the November campaign. So it is give quality. How you can give that? Choose your own way. So market but before like to ask for charity, do it. We have 6 minutes and I want to give an example. 2 years, no, 2 years ago. It was like 5 years ago. 5 years ago, in Lithuania, we had in Lithuania a very, very interesting project, because we started with Vilnius Rugby Academia with a rugby team to coach rugby in the orphanage where kids without home and dad, without parents, are living. So basically all the orphanage of Vilnius are playing rugby. The experience, it was fantastic. Maybe another day we will speak about that, but now I want to speak about the market part of that. We decided we wanted to go in the biggest rugby tournament Europe, which is the Torneo Città di Treviso. At the time it was named the Topolino, like the Walt Disney mouse, Mickey Mouse. And it is a huge experience for those guys who basically never went. At the time they were rarely went out from their country. They had some difficult situation and so on. So that said, we said we want to go to the Topolino. To go to the Topolino, it cost a lot, because we had to, from Lithuania, we had to pay the travel, we had to pay the tournament fee at start, and then the organization of the Topolino, they discount us that, so it was not needed to pay. But we had a lot of fee, a lot of expenses, and so on. So what I proposed to those guys, I say, hey guys, no one will give us nothing for free, so let's try to earn that. We organized a working group. We took all those guys, all those kids, and we say, what are we going to give to the people? Contents. And we decided we wanted to print a paper, a little, let's say, magazine, who will speak about rugby, about our experience, about their dreams, about their we organized some meetings with all those guys. We did let's say companies. We found a printing house. We found the distribution model. We found an editor and chief editor. We found photography in this group of kids. We started to create content, we printed, we did distribution, and we recollect a big part of the money that we needed for the trip. So that's what I mean about giving before to ask. Before to start, we could have done easily in another way. We could have done like, oh, we are the poor children for the orphanage, so give us money and stay and wait. But we decided that first we wanted to give and then we wanted to ask. So, to come back to the action that we will do in November, we want to push on the Stop SIDA campaign. We want to push on the Movember campaign. We will have talk about that. But for every one of you who is listening to us, if you want, if you have a no-profit, you have a sport team, you have anything that you need to raise money, because otherwise all those wonderful projects, they will not have the fuel to go on. So my personal suggestion, it is stop to ask and start to give. So that's my personal suggestion, and the debate is totally open. So if someone wants to comment on our website, on our Facebook page, on our YouTube channel, we are totally open to any suggestion. Do you want to be our guest to speak about HIV or to speak about Movember and prostate cancer and so on? More than happy. Get in touch with us. Get in touch with Vicky at the email. At which email?
It's Victoria LiveDinner@TV.
Yeah, and we will be really happy to listen you and to have you here as our guests.
Of course. So we have 2 minutes.
2 minutes.
2 minutes.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
So that's it. So donate.
Yes. More than donate, follow us, and that it will be automatically.
Yeah.
Of course, if you want to donate, here we are, and we are more than happy. But first of all, we want to give, and then we will ask. Okay.
So follow us on our Instagram page.
Yes. Let me announce one thing. What time is it now?
We have 1 minute.
We have 1 minute, but it is 11:40. In 20 minutes,
yes,
for all our Lithuanian friends, we will have a very interesting talk about the competence you can need in works with the university docent of the Klaipėda University. So stay tuned. 20 minutes to have a coffee, and then if it's possible for you, just switch on LiveDinner.tv Lietuva in Lithuanian, and for all the non-speaking Lithuanian, we will put the subtitle highlights in our international page. So thank you very much, and see you on the next episode of the
DanPat Journey next week.
Thank you, Vicky. Bye, see you.